Okay, welcome back to part 2 of my review of the 1 to 100 scale Master Grade Jesta Gundam from the series Universal Century Gundam OVA Unicorn Gundam. So this is for the accessories now, and we're going to be starting off with my, I guess it's sort of a custom job. This is the, I guess it's the beam rifle, for the Jesta. I kind of custom painted it, a lot. Like, I made the magazine black, and I made the scope gunmetal, and I made the barrel, black, well, semi-gloss black, because, you know, it looked like a silencer, so I thought, you know, I might as well just make it kind of realistic, and I painted the rest of the gun, some weird-looking, gunmetal. Different kind of gunmetal. I totally forgot. And I painted the trigger chrome just so that way it stands out a little bit. I will show you how to put this in the hand last, since I'm going to end up having this posed with the Jesta. But onto the second accessory, which is located in the arm. Yes, it is a beam saber, which is pretty cool. You can unlock it and it will swing out, and you can actually do a pose of him reaching for the beam saber. Look at that. He can actually grab the beam saber. And let's just go ahead and say that he already pulled that bad boy out. And it comes with two clear beams for the swords. So the beam sword, and you just peg it in there. It doesn't look that bad, honestly. I'm actually a fan of the beam sword for now. There is a peg inside of the handle of the sword. Only problem is that it's really tough to get it out, especially on mine, since it's you know, this kit is painted. So, but I can't get it out. But I mean, you know, it's there, and there's a peg in the hand right there, and there's a peg in there. You know, just line them up. But I'm gonna go ahead and close them up. It does a pretty good job of holding the beam saber really well. And sometimes I love these new hands, and yet I don't love them because they're very, very fragile, because you get the fingers popping off and everything. I mean, I love them because they're realistic and everything, but I don't love them because they're a pain in the butt to find if they do pop off. So keep your eyes and ears open whenever you're messing around with the hands. But in the meantime, he actually holds the beam sword really well. If I can just fix it real quick, because one of the fingers already popped off. There it goes again. Okay. Well, yeah, you get the idea. You can get some pretty good poses of him, and it holds really well. I mean, even with or without the peg, it'll hold real well. It's not going anywhere. Let's see. And you can store it back onto the arm, like so. Let me make that a little bit more flush. And close it back up. I like that. I think that's pretty cool. And next is the shield. As you can see, it's got two different tones of blue, and I will explain what colors those are later. And there's like these little latches here, and they go into the backpack up there. Now, it'll click into place, and the weird part is, it actually holds pretty well. But, you know, if you want to move the shield a lot, then, you know, it'll come off. But, I'm actually going to go ahead and put that back. But the shield I like because of the yellow piece right there. It's actually a yellow piece, and you got the missiles right there. And I just love the color scheme of it. It's just really, really cool and really neat. I like it a lot. It's actually pretty neat. I'm just getting it straightened out real quick. And let me just fix the arms and put the shield there and there. And I will explain the decals and everything in a second. And yes, here we go. Lastly, we got the beam rifle. slash beam machine gun. It kind of looks like a Scar, because of the magazine and the silencer and everything, but, you know, what the heck. Okay, so, if I can get the peg back out again. Oh, shoot. Okay, hold on. I know I got, aha! I do have tweezers. I'm an Eagle Scout, like to be prepared. Okay, so let me get this peg out again. There we are. Come on out. There we go. Okay. Peg right there. There's a peg right there. You just match them up. Sometimes it can be a little tough to match them up. But once you get them in, it's not really going to go anywhere. Hold on. The trigger finger is missing. Remember, you got to watch out for those, for these fingers, because they will pop off, and, you know, you could lose them forever in all eternity, and never get them back, and you're going to have to order another tree again, and that's probably not what everybody wants to do. But here you go, you just plug it in, as soon as I can kind of cheat my way here in a second. Oh, come on. That's why. Alright, come on, you. There we go. Now it's plugged in. Mold the thumbs. And there you go. He's holding the beam rifle, which looks really good, especially with the Jesta holding it. And you can do the shake test. He's not going to drop this thing at all. He's just a really solid kit overall. And, you know, I love this kit. This is probably one of my favorite kits. Probably one of my favorites. I'm not going to have them displayed in the store that long because I probably want them on my shelf. Huh. But, yeah, so let's go ahead and give you guys a spin around here real quickly. My final thoughts on the kit. I love it. I love this kit. I love the design. I love the inner frame. I love the rifle. I love the accessories. I love the shield. I love the decals. I especially like the head. It just looks so cool. I just love this kit overall. It is a very, very great kit. I love it. I'm glad I got this kit while I had the chance. I'm really glad I got the kit. Now let me just set you guys down real quick. Now you're probably wondering, how did I get it so close to the color schemes? Well, that's because I actually tried my best to get it as close to the color scheme as I could. In fact, I will show you the exact paints that I used to paint this guy. Now, starting with the shield, you'll actually notice that there are two tones of blue. This blue is actually a lot darker than this one. And for this blue, I actually used a Tamiya color. It's called Tamiya Royal Blue. This is an acrylic, and it actually worked a lot better than I hoped for. This is actually, it looks better if you airbrush it on than paint it, because if you brush it on, it's just going to look more like a purple than a really blue. So this is actually kind of like the Freedom's like dark blue, as I've been talking about. Okay, so next for the inner frame, what I did was I used Tamiya gunmetal. Except the gunmetal that I used came in the can, and it actually works really well. So that's what I used. For the magazines, oh, by the way, there are magazines, extra magazines in the back of the arm. You can barely see mine because they're black, and they're really hard to get out, and I don't want to mess with those. But you can have him pretend like he's reloading. But for the black, for the magazines and the silencer, I used Tamiya Semi-Gloss Black. It is a acrylic. Let's see. Okay, now for the main blue, so like the blue here, the blue here, and everything. Oh, and yeah, these like grills right here, that's also the Tamiya Royal Blue. Now for, ooh, that's a spider. I gotta kill that guy later. So for this, the blue right here, blue right there, I used it says UB Navy Blue Mr. Color. You need to get Mr. Color thinner in order to work with this. This is it's not designed to go in an airbrush, sadly. So you're going to have to hand paint that on. I mean, I tried using it in an airbrush, but it came out all over the place like cobwebs. Like that spider there. And next, for the light blue, like on the missile pods right here, and on the head right there, and on the legs, I used this UB Navy Aircraft blue, Mr. Color, and it worked great. Now for the gun, for the rifle, I used some sort of other gunmetal. It was a very, very bright, lustery gunmetal. I can't remember, but that's what I used to paint it and everything. Now as for the decals, you can make this your own Gundam. I chose 009, as in like Cyborg 009, because I love that show. And there it is again. You got U009, Cyborg 009. But yeah. But this is a really great kit. I love the look of it. You're gonna die soon, Spider. But yeah, but it doesn't really show you where to put the stickers and everything right out of the instructions and everything. So you pretty much can make it your own Gundam. So I made it my own, and it's really good. I love the fact that you can just customize this however you want. It's a great kit. Definitely kit of the year for the year of 2013. And one more thing I forgot to mention is that the cockpit will open. Now it's a little complex on how you get this guy to open up, but there we go. And Mr. Spider, I'll take care of you later. There is a tiny figure of one of the TriStars in there, which I painted. I painted him just chrome and clear green and everything for the visor and everything. But yeah, he's painted. I'm trying not to hold back on the littlest things at all. But yes, so this concludes the video for the 1/100 scale Master Grade Jesta. Thank you guys for watching. Like and comment. Tell me which one I should do, which kit I should do in the future. I know that I do owe a battle damage tutorial coming up, and so I'll probably do that too. But thank you guys for watching. Peace.